And we're back with more of The Enemy Within. And we're about to solve another puzzle that will possibly give us a piece in all this madness. Last time, remember, Batman had to trick a trap in order to find out what the Riddler's game is. And again, more shaky relationships. But they will somehow grow to be better over time as soon as we figure out what we need to figure out. And we're going to do that right now. So let's link this with this.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Wi-Fi is a dangerous thing, man.
Can you block it?
If I could get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
So I'm actually going to do the following.
Wait. Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Wait.
Nope. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Wait. Tiffany.
Gotta keep trying. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Wait. Riddler.
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Wait. Bruce!
I still think I'm on the wrong track. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Okay, I see what I had to do.
Dwayne. Bruce.
No, that's not it.
But I'm
I
saying
had to highlight the same sound in both files.
Bruce. Bruce.
The waveforms match. There.
it's
Piggyback
concentration.
on the Riddler's cell phone hack.
Holy shit, it's
Recognize
concentration.
any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Almost sound like my phone.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh?
Oh,
John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
we're gonna go with this lead.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand,
On the other hand,
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for that man. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
we're going after that lead, man. Let's go after that lead that we were given.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Of course. Road Avenger! You always take the most noticeable lead. The Virago, 9:47 p.m.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No kidding.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information about the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Of course.
Our agency friend will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Done.
There you go.
Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. No, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Done and done.
Alfred, I've seen you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is...
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
The Lady of Dublin, 10:38 p.m.
Armed then on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
This looks like an action scene to me.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
I hear. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's good. My friends, you'll lose. Then you'll see what this is all made of. You agency imbeciles.
A good spot for cover.
You and your boss, Walker. She's got to regret her miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too. And it's hard to blame individuals for institutional incompetence. The agency has a history of terrible
Wait
decisions.
for it.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long. Look at you. All of it's going to feel satisfying to get
I know.
revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clogs really thought you were smarter than... It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting on one.
Ready, Bruce.
Launch it!
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Yeah, you're right.
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
War! It's heating up! God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started.
Fair's right.
We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleague will die
Speak
otherwise.
up, Batman.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
I don't think he has any
Number
choice
2,
here.
also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say
I
it.
need an answer.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Like I said, there is no way out of it. It's unfair.
What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. Then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the bat cam to make it hard to the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Amon and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
Launch!
No! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
Shut up. Nope. Come here. Off you go.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one, right?
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Off you go. Off you go.
This can't be happening!
He shoots, he scores.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Avesta suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
I did what I had to save Gotham from you. Believe me, I have no regrets.
Give it some time. All the pain Agent Avesta suffered. For you. See how well you sleep at night. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. My comrades would have been impressed. It's all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention.
And they did.
They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Doesn't matter now.
They broke the pact.
The Pact.
The Pact.
Lock the ship down and radio for more minutes. Pact. Riddler, is he? Ah, God damn it.
Yep.
Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
I saved lives today, Jim. That's a victory.
Now that counts for something, sure. But it's not enough to keep the gods at bay. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Damn right.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a clue. Not just any clue. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Riddle me this, indeed. Well, you know what? That's fine. You can't truly trust anybody in Gotham, but I'm suspicious, y'all. So here it is. End result between Gordon. It's okay. Steadfast. Yeah. Between her and yeah, strength, yeah. She wasn't happy when it sure is when it get away. Yeah. Furious, yeah, well. So to be honest, come on now. She'll get over it. So let's see. She was furious. Let's take this from the start. Steadfast. Strength. She has that aura of just being in the back. Okay. Furious, yeah, that's a hard one right there. Vengeful, yeah. That's understandable why. And we left them ecstatic. Yeah, sure, okay. Well, that was going to happen. So. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? He was more the reliable choice. So I am. It don't really matter. Because basically, all these games are just moral choices. So you know what? Yeah, I'm not doing it. I did my part and I did it well. But that doesn't say that it's not going to be easy from here on out. Whew. So we are learning some stuff. We're gonna learn some stuff that's gonna be real deep. So next time, on Batman: The Enemy Within, oh, I see 3 that's just gonna show up out of nowhere, and they look like Bane, Mr. Freeze, and Harley Quinn. Yeah. Yeah. We know what's gonna go down, and it ain't gonna be pretty. So stay tuned. More of Batman: The Enemy Within right after this.